So what do you have now with the character? Same thing with William here. She's pretty much like William before Blunt. Not much of a killing skill. She's just more defensive of a character, just like William. With less attack and D plus as well. Some big armor, just like William. Weak early game, just like William. So she's very consistent of a character, but not very high ceiling of a character though. When you compare that with other Blunt character you have there, he's very reliable, but he's not and very strong of a character with only 49 there attack and no killing skill as well. Because her skill is reading, so you pretty much spam her skill every 10 seconds there, and you have different effect for each time you click on read. You have an extra search, you have some extra stamina recovery, and you also have a donkey shot that sometimes you do some extra damage for one hit as well. But yeah, you shuffle between the three, and after you do 3 times, no, 4 times, sorry. After you do 4 times, you have a Pabulum, so you recover 11 HP with Sua there. So she's kind of another character that wants to get in the mix for her donkey shot, and also for Pabulum healing. So you want to get sometimes often enough in the mix, so you always have something to recover from your Pabulum there, from spamming reading. So that's one of the difficulty with Sua, because you have to every 10 seconds, so you have to spam her skill a lot. So she's not very beginner friendly because she has a skill that requires you to be active to use it all the time, and paying attention as well for your Pabulum, so you don't miss out on your built-in recovery here. And she has a little bit of everything, just like William does. He has a little bit of everything, and except killing people, right? Just like William, she's kind of a same thing. She has a little bit of everything except killing people. So she's very reliable, but she does not end very strong. She has a little bit of everything to eventually maybe get there though, but pretty much what you have with Sua. She has under 200 stamina too. She has somewhat of a low stamina as well. So every 10 seconds, no, every 30 seconds, so you every 30 seconds you have a 12 skill damage, Haku, when you're playing Sua. It's not much. It's not much. And you can use that against animal as well. So the timing on it is not it's weird. Sometimes you even shuffle your reading and you didn't even use your donkey shot. So yeah, a little bit of everything, but the timing for hit is weird. Yeah, 10 seconds. So if you're spamming it, so you will be shuffling it. So you have 30 seconds to get the skill again. Then when you do it 4 times, you get some HP recovery. Very reliable character, but not very strong of a ending character. Stable character, but yeah, he's not the type to close game. Just like William Fortreau, he's pretty much like the William Fortreau here. For Blunt, with D plus mastery as William, big armor as William, and same attack as William as well. So why does the stat attack matters at the end there? Because that's all damage is calculated in this game. So when you go in the guide here and your rulebook, and you look, oh, is damage calculated in this game? It's pretty much having I stat of your character, I stat of your weapon, and after that you multiply that by your mastery ring. That's your total attack power there, pretty much. So the bigger your number here in either of your weapon and your character, the more you get value from your multiplier mastery rank. So that's why a strong late game character has high stat, and a character that has less attack stat at the end there is weaker for that reason there. But it can be balanced with something else, but for Sua, I'm not sure it's very balanced though. She does not have much as skill, so maybe I could see her a little buff on her attack there. A little buff. Same thing for William. I will see some little buff on their attack for both of those characters. It's 49 for D plus. Seems low for to balance their skill there. So if you have a scary Sua, what you'll be looking to counter her with is your Creed of the Night, because Creed of the Night damage taken by blunt is minus 10%. So if you have a strong blunt character or a strong Sua, that's something you will be looking to craft or steal from someone else from a body if you want to take less damage from a blunt character. And of course you can always upgrade it to Splendor as well, but it takes time to do it, so sometimes you rather just keep the Creed of the Night. And yeah, and if you are on Steel Shield you don't have the minus damage to blunt. You need to at least upgrade to Creed of the Night to get the minus 10% on blunt if you're playing against and you want to counter Sua or any blunt character. That's the thing you can do to counter them, because you never know which skill, which book, which book she is currently reading. So if you're playing against a Sua, you don't know when you will get donkey shot there. So you can't play around it. It's most likely being one of those here, the most popular blunt weapon here. And sometimes you RNG the statue here, and if you can do anything else, you can do also those blue weapon for now. But that's your blunt weaponry here, including for Sua there. So one of those are good. This is on steel. This is not steel based. Yeah, this is poison. So sometimes you have poisons as well. That's something you can do on a blunt character though. Something along those lines. You do see that a lot on a blunt character for the extra crit damage, because there's a lot of Rosalio and Sylvia especially. They're very crit based characters, so it could be something along those lines you could use. The weapon you will be using with that will be something along the plasma whip there. So you could be using this this build there. So you can do something along those lines here. As an armor on plasma whip. The plasma not the plasma whip, but the razor and whip over here. You get it in this game. We were lucky, we get it instantly. And after that we do the armor pretty much while we pick up along the way the weapon. Which is bandages, Doctor's gown, yeah. And sometimes we find the slippers too in the hospital. We decided to go for speed this time. We got those first, so let's get them done right away. Can't equip his binocular. Classic list. And sometimes we don't find the glasses here because there's only two, so we were lucky again to find the glasses right away. So obviously we want 2 rubber here. We get it done. Let's go. And sometimes we also find the batteries, but batteries should be fine as well in a fire station. That's usually when I finish the weapon, because you have bolt water and the batteries in the fire station. So over here we're looking for the heist, obviously, for the armor. And since we have no boots, I might as well pick those up. Or the runners, the running shoes. Since we didn't find the slippers for an hospital. There you go. Glasses, so we don't need the TV. Because we did find a right TV, but we don't need it this time. Like I said, water, battery, let's go. Plasma whip is a very fast weapon now. They changed the recipe, so to make it easier to do. And we did find the last battery for the boots. So we can finish this with 2 wires here. We have the glasses, so we could be looking to get a feather from a bird too. Yeah, the bread disappeared there because we already have bread. A gemstone for the harm. There you go. We did finish the boots first because yeah, and that's pretty much it. I will get the 2 gold, nice. Might get the feather too from searching in cemetery for the pickaxe. We find stamina. Because we were running low on stamina there, at around 50. But at the same time, we had blue, so. Dago, fountain pen. Do we need a fountain pen? No, not this time. More stamina, I guess. And we find a cloth for the accessory. Because yeah, we there it is, the feather from the bird, as we said. But that was second bird spawn though. And we need steel chains and bracelet, and we're pretty much done. Also the kitchen knife too. So that's pretty much that's one of the build you can do with Sua. Plasma whip. There you go. You just make sure to craft the correct elm now. And there we go, we're done. Like we said, you have some option over there for your with your weapon as a blunt character. So this time we did plasma whip, and something you can do as a weapon. But most likely that's your blunt arsenal. She is an okay character, I guess. She's consistent, but she does not have high ceiling of a character with a little stat there. She's still D plus, but the low attack stat earlier, and her skill kind of not compensate for that. I feel like so. Maybe she will eventually get a buff though. We could see a Sua buff. I believe so. So that's it for now. And until next time.